punch and face the other direction simultaneously. Well, that's what I was trying to do right there. Boot it up and see if I can do it again. Also, I've got the new emote, which is a sad face. To go along with the ambient upset. Except it's more zoomed in to show just how sad I actually am. Alright, so to be in crouch and face a direction. Alright. Excellent, so I was able to just go ahead and repro that, and I can just turn on crouch and go to the, I think it's the crouch state, right? So crouching is false, so what we're doing is we're checking if we have entered crouch, if we can play our... So direction changing to left. So it's this direction changing variable. So if it equals none, then we can do these things. So set the direction, we'll play crouch turn. Alright, so let's see. The half black ambient upset is the shittiest emote on Twitch. I mean, it's a pretty good emote though. It's a horrible emote, but there's a charm to having something complete trash. Alright, so how this works is animation end is played. And we're interrupting this animation, so it's not actually going to finish. So basically, if an animation plays and finishes, that is none of these, we need to set direction changing to... We need to set it to none, don't we? Yeah, so we need to play this. Yeah, we'll just do this. And we want to check if we can play our animation. And if we can play our animation, then we're going to go ahead and fix our one frame glitch with this guy. It has trash charm, the best kind of charm. So there's some other stuff that we're not setting is what it looks like. So let's just try to fix this first. So we probably don't want to have it be on this animation end event. This needs to be something else. This needs to basically be if we are, yeah, it's like if it's an on update sort of thing. So So it's basically like if our crouch turn anim ID, where are we setting this? Okay, so for direction changing 2, does not equal none, then we need to check our animation ID. Because we want to be able to interrupt this, so we're going to grab our animation ID. And if this does not equal our crouch turn, then we need to set this guy. And we also need to, well, that should just do it. So why don't we just see if that works as opposed to the animation end thing, because with the end, we're punching in the wrong direction. Well, now we're not crouch turning at all. So why is this different? Like, we have crouch turn anim, but it probably hasn't played the next animation yet. So it's like, yeah, we need to do, this needs to be an on post update, not on update. So it needs to be here. It needs to be both. It needs to be both here and here. Well, I'm not exactly sure why this is doing what it is, but it's like a one frame issue. So when we do an and on this, so what that'll do is make it so we have to be not only not playing the animation, but we also want to not play the animation. Alright, well, that looks like it's fixed. Excellent. So mark that off. Alright, so another thing is the stealth effects are kind of out of control. Wonder if I should do anything about that. So let me think. So we want to play the stealth effects when it's us, but probably we don't want to always play these stealth effects, and it was mainly the sounds that are kind of getting way the fuck out of control. Yeah, it's kind of not even set up very well for this. Alright, well, it's pretty easy to, like, we wouldn't want to remove stealth mode entirely from the game. We just want to remove it from the playlist. So that's inside of game modes. So pretty much all we would do is just get rid of stealth mode. And the way you get rid of stealth mode is just by saying you are not in the rotation. Actually, I'll just remove it. Let's see, what else did I have? I had the other things, the playlist data. At least for the servers, they have a playlist config. I'll take out crazy teams and add that to the party playlist. And the same thing for the stomp teams. Well, stomp teams is actually not too bad. Low contact is just stupid, doesn't work. Yeah, because you actually have to, do a few things to switch people around, which is pretty nice. Alright, that should do it. So, if we're not going to mess around too much with the stealth stuff, then I'll just take that task off. And in order to play these, I need to generate. Yeah, I just changed the heavy ball stuff, the big ball, to not be like slow fastball and all that stuff. I changed it not to be so extreme, so it shouldn't be nearly as stupid as it was. Anyway, I will be right back. So let's see the next thing to fix. So network sync improvements on double and triple jumps. So what I think is causing some of the double and triple jump sync issues is going to be the... I'm going to have to look at it. There's going to be the logic around triggering a jump. Okay, so if we are on the ground, so if we're in the air, and a remote destination is greater than this, okay, so I need to, yeah, do the same logic that I had previously. Remote velocity is greater than 0. Alright, so we need to check if our local velocity is z. So get movement, get velocity, and we want to break that. We want to get this guy to jump again. Alright, so it's going to be basically that if this is true, we need to check if our velocity is less than 0. And if that's true, we need to trigger this thing. So is there like a trigger key? So the virtual controller component, I need to get the... Because we're clearing this off every single time. How the hell does this work again? It's like set manual input. So we set it if it's down, and then we set the axis value. So what we want is a trigger key thing which will I mean, we could also get the current state of the key mapping, so yeah, okay, so we need to just check if is key pressed. Okay, so it'll work the same way that it works in other stuff. So really, copy this, get key, is key down, A action. If the key is down for the A action, then we want to skip this frame. So if it's true, then we skip it. Otherwise, we're going to go press the key. If our velocity is greater than z there, we're going to do this and jump again. Okay, so that should be pretty close. Let's try to reorganize some of this stuff here. Alright, so this should help with network sync with double jumps, supposedly. Because what it'll do basically is if our velocity is less than 0, we are going to release the A key for one frame and then press it the next one. So let's go ahead and boot up a level and then vote for something with double jumps. What the hell is a dedicated server? There it is. Whoops, I did not mean to resize that. Lighting needs to be rebuilt. Ah, shit, I forgot to do that. Yeah, usually what I do when I do this is I play using the other monitors. You know, I don't play looking at my character, I play looking at the network view of it. Alright, I think that works. Mark that off. Alright. So what else? Looks like a lot of the rest of it is just the UI for victory and defeat. Stuff like that. But I'm also getting pretty hungry, so I think I'm going to take a break and go eat some food, and then I'll come back, because reasons. But first I need to build that lighting, and then I'll check it out. So the other question is, I haven't messed with any of the lighting quality stuff. Or any of it. There's just so much stuff. Alright, well, that is built, so let's make sure to save it. You just finished a bunch of stuff, so calling it a night. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Let's see, what do we fix? The goal collision, scoring volume, ball, double jump over network. Animation stuck in crouch. Alright, excellent. Well, I'm going to sign off for now and go get some food, so goodbye.